You never see a Kerren coming. They just appear, like a thunderstorm in flip-flops. Mine arrived at gate 42B clutching a rhinestone neck pillow like a crown. Her badge said Kerren W. I should have turned back then. It was 6:43 a.m. in Dallas. I just wanted to check in, get coffee, and fly to London in peace. Kerren wanted war. At the kiosk she stabbed the touchscreen. It says my seat was downgraded. I paid for extra legroom. The young agent explained, the plane type changed. I don't want excuses. I want a manager. Or a regional one. I slid to the next kiosk, praying she wouldn't notice. Sir, she barked. You're cutting in line. There isn't a line, I said. It's about order. People like you think rules don't apply. People like passengers? She gasped. Don't get smart. I'm a platinum flyer. Do you have that status? No, I said, but I have therapy. It's cheaper. The agent bit his lip to hide a smile. 20 minutes later I reached gate 42B, same flight. Of course she was there, arms folded, scolding the gate staff. Why are families boarding first? That's discrimination against singles. When boarding began, our passes beeped together. Beep, beep. She looked at me like I'd committed treason. He's sitting next to me? Absolutely not. The agent sighed. Both of you are row 17. Then move him. He mocked me earlier. I can't, ma'am. Plane's full. Fine, she huffed. But I'll remember this on Yelp. Row 17. Middle seat. On the aisle, Kerren, already wiping the armrest with enough sanitizer to strip paint. Excuse me, I said. She sighed. Just don't bump me. I have spinal sensitivity. Moments later a sweet old lady arrived. Hello dears. 17A. Kerren smiled coldly. You're small. Trade seats. Oh, I like the window, the lady said cheerfully. It wasn't a question, Kerren muttered. Maybe let her enjoy the clouds, I said. Don't talk to me, Mr. Rudeness at check-in. The lady patted my arm. Some people are just turbulence before takeoff. Once airborne, silence lasted 10 blessed minutes before, ding. Can I help you, ma'am? The attendant asked. I ordered sparkling water. We haven't started service yet. Then why does he have a drink? She pointed at me. It's my own bottle, I said. Suspicious. Would you like something? The attendant offered. Yes, sparkling water with lime, not lemon, and a clean straw. When she left, Kerren leaned toward me. You should hydrate less. Makes you bloated. Thanks, I said. I'll run that by Dr. Nobody asked. The old lady nearly dropped her knitting laughing. 4 hours in, Kerren was unstoppable, complaining about the chicken, her screen brightness, the unequal air distribution. He's getting more of the vent than I am, she said. It's air, Kerren. Don't call me that. It's a slur. It's your name. She gasped like I'd cursed in church. 6 hours in I tried to nap. She kept jabbing my arm. You're hogging the armrest. You coughed too loud. Finally, ding. This man has been harassing me, she told the attendant. I've seen him quietly reading all flight, the attendant said. He's giving me hostile energy. Hostile energy, the attendant repeated flatly. Yes. And he mocked me at check-in. Ask anyone. The old lady set down her yarn. Young woman, he's been polite. You've been fussing since takeoff. Hush up and let him sleep. The nearby rows applauded softly. Kerren sputtered. This is harassment. I'll speak to the pilot. You do that, the old lady said. Maybe he'll knit you a parachute. The laughter that followed could have powered the Wi-Fi. Kerren went silent for the first time. When we landed, she made one last stand. I'm deplaning first. I have a connection. Then her overstuffed carry-on jammed in the overhead bin. She yanked, gravity betrayed her. Out spilled neck pillows, candles, and a half-eaten tuna sandwich. The cabin went quiet until the old lady whispered, well, she did say she had baggage. I nearly choked laughing. Kerren's face turned scarlet. Ma'am, said the attendant sweetly, please stay seated while we assist you with your emotional support luggage. Applause again. As we exited, she glared at me. I hope I never see you again. With my luck, I said, we'll be seatmates next flight. She paled. Don't you dare manifest that. You'd think my story with Kerren W. ended when we landed in London. You'd be wrong. We both had connecting flights, me to Paris, her to Rome. Fate apparently was running a comedy show that day. I was minding my business in the transfer security line, half asleep, when I heard it again, that unmistakable voice. I know my bag didn't need to go through the scanner twice. I looked up. There she was, berating a British security officer who looked like he regretted all his life choices. It beeped because of the candles, ma'am, he said politely. You can't take wax products through? They're aromatherapy essentials. I need them for my condition. The man blinked. What condition is that, madam? Being surrounded by idiots. I turned around, pretending not to know her. But karma has excellent aim. You, she shouted suddenly. Security? That's the man who harassed me on the plane. Heads turned. The officer sighed. Is that true, sir? I blinked. Sir, the only thing I harassed was a packet of pretzels. Kerren crossed her arms. He insulted me, mocked my trauma, and drank suspicious water. Suspicious water? Yes. It wasn't from the airline. The guard looked at me with the weary expression of a man who's heard everything. Sir, do you have anything suspicious in your water bottle? Only regret, I said. He snorted despite himself. Kerren gasped like she'd been slapped. You're laughing at him. This is discrimination against frequent flyers. Ma'am, he said patiently, please proceed. We've got a queue. Kerren huffed, stuffed her bag full of half-melted candles, and stormed off toward her gate. I thought that was the end of it. But when I arrived at my gate, Paris Flight 214, guess who was talking to the gate agent? Yup. Kerren W. I froze mid-step. She's at the wrong gate, I prayed under my breath. She wasn't. When the agent called boarding for priority passengers, Kerren strutted forward like she owned the runway. Excuse me, she said, I have platinum priority. The agent scanned her ticket. Beep. Ma'am, this says basic economy. Kerren's face twitched. That's impossible. I paid for comfort class. I'm sorry, but this seat is non-upgradable. Well then, she said sweetly, move him. She pointed right at me. The agent blinked. I can't move another passenger for you. She dropped her voice to a whisper. He was reported on my last flight for harassment. The agent turned to me. Is that true? Before I could respond, the elderly woman from our last flight, Martha, appeared like an avenging angel. Hello, dear, she said, waving at me. Oh, this woman again. Kerren froze. You. I see you found a new victim, Martha said cheerfully. Still allergic to decency? Passengers nearby giggled. Kerren turned to the gate agent. This is harassment. She's conspiring with him. I'm retired, dear, Martha said. The only thing I conspire with is my tea kettle. The gate agent chuckled. Everything seems fine here, ma'am. Please wait while we board others. Kerren fumed as I scanned my ticket. It beeped red. Oh no, the agent said. Kerren smirked. Ah, karma. Then the agent smiled. You've been upgraded to business class, sir. Seat 3A. Kerren's jaw dropped. What? On my flight? I gave her a grin so polite it could cut glass. Guess the universe thinks I need extra legroom. Martha patted my shoulder. Go on, dear. Enjoy the piece up front. As I walked down the jet bridge, I heard Kerren hissing at the agent, demanding to know why she wasn't upgraded. Business class was heaven. Real food, wide seats, air that didn't feel recycled through 10 arguments. I just leaned back when a familiar shriek echoed faintly from the back of the plane. Apparently, Kerren's carry-on didn't fit under her new seat. Again. The flight attendant came to check on me. Would you like a drink before takeoff, sir? Yes, I said. Sparkling water. With lime. Not lemon. She smiled. Of course. As we ascended, peace finally settled in. I even managed to sleep. Then about an hour in, the captain made an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a small passenger disturbance in the rear cabin. Please remain seated. I didn't have to guess who. 5 minutes later, a crew member approached, looking frazzled. Sir, sorry for the interruption. Would you mind switching seats with someone temporarily? Who? I asked cautiously. An economy passenger who's, having difficulties managing expectations. I groaned. Please tell me it's not. Ma'am, the attendant said over the intercom behind her, please stop arguing with the beverage cart. Yep. Kerren W. I paid for a hot towel. This one's lukewarm, she shouted. The attendant sighed. Never mind, sir, she told me. She's being handled. I peeked back and saw Martha leaning across the aisle, whispering something to Kerren. Whatever she said worked. Kerren froze, then slumped back silently. When the plane landed, Martha found me near baggage claim. Well, dear, she finally fell asleep after I told her that every complaint adds a note to her permanent airline record. I laughed. That's not real. She winked. She doesn't know that. Outside customs, Kerren spotted me again. You think you're clever, don't you? She snapped. I smiled. Not clever, just hydrated. You embarrassed me, she hissed. You made me look like a fool. Kerren, I said softly, you did that all by yourself. She stomped off, dragging her overstuffed bag, only for the zipper to burst open, again. Neck pillows, melted candles, and her half-eaten tuna sandwich hit the floor. Martha and I shared a look. Déjà vu, she said. Kerren turned beet red. Don't say a word. I saluted her with my boarding pass. Safe travels, platinum priority. Then the loudspeaker announced, Attention, passenger Kerren W. Please return to gate 12, you've left personal items at security. The entire terminal laughed. As I boarded my train to the city, I sipped my sparkling water, with lime of course, and texted my friends. Met the final boss of travel today. Universe awarded me extra legroom for surviving. Across the concourse I spotted Martha again waving goodbye. You take care now, dear, she called. And if you ever see her again, I'll upgrade again out of self-defense, I said. We both laughed. And somewhere behind us, faint but unmistakable, came one last echo from the crowd. Who took my neck pillow? I smiled. Good luck, Rome.